Lester Hopkins served aboard the U.S.S. Monticello from 1969 to 1970. The Monticello was one of 8 Thomaston-class dock landing ships built by the U.S. Navy, and the third naval ship to be named after the home of President Thomas Jefferson. Starting in 1965, the Monticello became heavily involved in amphibious landing and supply operations along the coast of Vietnam, and this would continue until 1972. Lester was part of the 3rd Division, which operated the ship's 3-inch guns, and kept her magazines stocked with shells. He was often stuck on helm or after steering watch when the ship was underway, and took these opportunities to write humorous letters to his friend, John Harris, back home in Manhattan Beach, California. December 6, 1969. John, how's everything in Hawaii? Things here are okay, I guess. Smoke up all the grass already? Had duty this weekend. It was sort of a bummer. When are you going to be home? Can't wait till you do. Things are awful dull when you aren't around. Write and let me know when you'll be home, okay? Oh, by the way, that grass you gave me was out of sight. Some of the best stuff you've ever had. Man, am I dying for a drink. Weekend duty sure is a bummer. Tomorrow I'll have to get some wine. Well, that's about it from here. Write and let me know when you'll be home. Soon, I hope. Lester. December 14th, 1969. John. Well, here's the second letter I've written you, so I don't want any complaining when you get home. Wow, you'll never guess who I went and saw. Jethro Tull came to San Diego. This was the best show I've ever seen him put on. Man, was he out of sight. Hey, when you get home, let's buy a Christmas tree and make our own decorations for it. I think that'd be pretty neat. By the way, I didn't go to that free concert in San Francisco. I didn't even hear about it. Oh well, I don't think I could have got up there anyhow. Hey, do you want me to go to Tony's Christmas Eve and wait for you to get home? And if you do, does Tony know I'm going to come up then? Write and let me know, will ya? Huh? Me and my barber friend on the ship are gonna go buy old flutes at the pawn shop and learn how to play when we go overseas. So when I get back, I'll play my flute for you. Well, gotta go eat now. So until later, bye. Your pal, Lester. April 6th, 1970. John. Well, it's been a while since I've written, so I guess I should write now. We are at Sasebo, Japan, and it is really beautiful country. The people are really freaky. I went and had a steam bath and a massage that was really far out. We were supposed to go back to the States in May for a couple of days because we're going to take some Marines back. We got some pretty good grass in Hawaii, but it's all gone now. By the way, I went to the powerhouse. It was pretty neat. Thanks for the tip. Man, I sure wish this curse was over. Well, that's about all I can think of right now. So see you soon, I hope. Your pal, Les. April 19th, 1970, 1:25 a.m. Sasebo, Japan. Midwatch. John. Well, here I am standing the Midwatch again, and it sure is cold. Sure wish we'd leave this fucking place. How you been, you old fool? Have you bought a new stereo yet? Man, if I had the money, I'd buy you one here. You can get them for about half price. Well, we're supposed to go back to the States about the middle of May, but it's not for sure yet. By the way, where are you going to be in the middle of May? Home, I hope. It sure will be nice to get back to the States if we go back. Hey man, while I'm thinking about it, send me the latest Rolling Stone newspaper so I can find out what's going on as far as musical groups are concerned. Been to any concerts or musical happenings? How's Tony? Say hey to him for me, okay? When are you supposed to go to Europe? Was it in June or July? Man, I sure wish I could get out of this Navy about 2 years early with a good discharge. I think I'd give at least a couple of toes and maybe an ear if they'd let me out. This Navy really sucks. But I guess I have to serve my country. God bless America. Did you happen to receive my last 2 letters? How'd you like the picture? Did you get a new car yet? I'll bet you will have the same stereo and car when I get back. Well, John, I guess that's about all there is to say. So till next time, this is your friendly sailor from the Far East signing off. Your pal, Les. John, well, we left Vietnam today after spending 4 hours here. It sure was exciting. We picked up 3 boats to take back to Subic Bay. Subic Bay is quite a place. You can buy anything there from whores to dope. I caught the clap again, but I got all that cleared up. When I get to Hawaii, I'll call you if you don't mind. A fuck here only costs $5, and if you're good and nice enough, you can get it for free. So as you can guess, I get a lot of free pussy. I got a letter from Roger today. He's in all kinds of trouble. He's shooting speed now, and he has to go to court for possession. Well, John, I hope this letter finds you well. Send me some hashish in a small package if you can. We finally ran out of dope. Your pal, Lester. Smoke dope, jump rope, be clean. Mickey Duck smokes pot. John. Well, I figure it's about time to write you a letter and let you know what's been happening with myself. Well, to start off with, we ran into another ship while refueling at sea. Don't worry, nobody got hurt. We also saved a Japanese fish boat that was sinking on a coral reef. And we got a letter from the Admiral of the 7th Fleet. Gave us well done. Wow. We are on our way to Vietnam now to pick up some Marines. We're only going to be there for 1 day. We're going to be at Pearl Harbor in March for about 2 weeks. So if you get the chance, why don't you meet me there? I'll write you a letter and let you know exactly when. Well, that's all I can think of now, so until later, bye, Les. P.S. I got all your cards and letters. Thanks. Stay high. April 6, 1970. Well, I think it's about time I write you again. We're on our way to Hawaii to drop off a bunch of Marines and equipment. Vietnam sure was hot, but there wasn't much happening as far as fighting is concerned. All that happened is that we killed 2 gook swimmers that tried to mine our ship. They blew them out of the water with concussion grenades. Philippines were out of sight. The whores were too much. If you're nice enough, you get your pussy for free. So as you can imagine, I got a lot of free pussy. There's a rumor that we're going to Australia. Man, that would be really far out. Well, John, old pal, that's about it. By the time you get this, I will have already called you from Hawaii. Your pal, Mickey Duck. Howdy, John. Well, here I am in Vietnam again, and it sure is hot. I might as well let you know now that I won't see the States until around the 7th of September. Boo! Oh well, I got a lot of Vietnam grass, so that should keep me happy for a while. You wouldn't believe this stuff. I've been smoking grass for a long time, but this stuff is unbelievable. 2 hits and you're gone. 1 joint and you're high for the whole day. I should have about half of the kilo left when I get back to the States, so you and Tony can have some. By the way, it cost me $45 for it, and it was pre-rolled. Well, enough about the dope situation. How's everything at the beach? Is that fucking rat of a dog dead yet? Only kidding. You'll have to excuse me, I'm pretty fucked up now. Man, I sure do wish I was home. I'm on watch and after steering. After steering is a little place way down in the bottom of the ship. It's a place where if the bridge got blown up or they lose steering control, I can steer the ship down here. And it's also one of the safest places to get high. Because it's such a hassle getting down here, and it's hotter than hell. Also, it's so noisy you can hardly hear yourself think. Well, John baby, gotta go. Bye-bye. If I should die before I wake, I guess I'd be dead. The U.S.S. Monticello earned 11 campaign stars for her service during the Vietnam War, and went on to have a long life with the United States Navy. She was decommissioned on October 1st, 1985, and transferred to the National Defense Reserve Fleet in Suisun Bay, California. In July of 2010, she was towed 70 nautical miles off the coast of Hawaii, and used for target practice during the Rim of the Pacific exercises, or RIMPAC. The ship endured a savage beating by jet fighters, followed soon after by gunfire from American and Canadian warships. Once the naval exercises ended, the U.S.S. Monticello was a smoking and battered hulk, but she was still defiantly afloat. It took a set of scuttling charges to finally send her to the bottom on the evening of July 14th, 2010.